it's a lot of fun. I grew up a Methodist, and so I learned about all my trespasses when I was growing up, and now later in life I've learned about all the debts that I have. In terms of thinking about that and keeping everything theologically correct as that sort of thing goes. As Jiz mentioned, I taught the Truth Seekers class at Southport Pres over the years and developed a leadership course on Think Like Jesus, Lead Like Moses, using movies and so forth to illustrate some of the leadership principles. Sometime in about 2002, I started working on a book for that, and then I stopped for a number of years, and with some encouragement of a friend, I actually finished it in 2010. And so I'm going to be talking a little bit about that, but I think for many of us, come on in, we're just getting started, so you haven't missed a thing. Jim, this is your friend. And so, just getting started, so feel free to come on in and sit wherever you might like. Thanks so much. But I think for all of us, we have stories in life, and I'm sure that if we were to go around the room, you would have some various stories too about how God has been active in your life and things of that nature. I don't think I have anything special in that regard. It's just that I've thought about it and organized it, perhaps. But I think we all share a couple of things. So, for example, we all start out as babies, kind of like a tabula rasa. And then as time goes on, we do various things. We spend time getting a little wild and crazy sometimes. But eventually, we settle down with the love of our life. And we raise a family. And we watch them grow and mature. But then, like all kids do, they grow up. They leave the house, and then perhaps we have grandchildren, but in the latter stage of our life, we begin to reflect, perhaps, on how God has been active in our life. What kind of a world are we leaving for our children and for our grandchildren? And what has God called us in ministry yet to do? And so that's what I want to focus on tonight as I walk through the 10 leadership lessons from the life of Moses. Intersperse that with some of the challenges that I faced being the head of the Christian Coalition here in this state. But then also leave you with the thought about how do we then pass on from Titus chapter 2, where the older men and women of faith are to tutor and to lead and mentor the younger people of faith. How do we do that? How do we do that in a corporate worship body in terms of ministry, and individually as well? So those are the things that I hope to talk with you about this evening. And then tomorrow morning we'll dig into that more deeply here for Edgewood United Methodist Church and frankly anybody else that might feel like coming. And so that's sort of where I'm going with this. Well, no doubt, probably everybody here has seen the movie Ten Commandments.